the fish tank guy store here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is my just about 100-gallon room divider fish tank, one of my personal fish tanks here in the store. Most of the African cichlids in this tank are adopted. So I just added today, this is an adoption from about a little over a month ago. And I had them in a different tank. This 12-inch ghost knife fish. I recently saw on YouTube some other hobbyists, and I researched, and they, if ghost knife can go with African cichlids, and this tank, that my Africans are predominantly all peacocks and a few haps. I've known their temperament to be a little more calm than the regular Umbuna stuff, the regular Umbuna African cichlid. So I just put him in. I have a habit of saying him, but I don't know what sex is this ghost knife. I just added him to this tank a few minutes ago. So far, so good. I'm really concerned, hoping nobody picks on him, but we'll see. Of course, if I see any bullying, anybody picking on him, I'll definitely get him out right quick and put him in a different tank again. But yeah, this is a room divider tank. Imagine this tank in the middle dividing a living room and a dining room, for instance. I got this tank for free last year, June. And since then, I've set it up as one of my personal tanks, my African cichlid tank, and a few South American catfishes in here. You see all the Ghost Knife's brand new tank buddies. Super excited what this Ghost Knife is going to do in this tank. How's he going to react? Is he going to like it, not like it? How's he going to like his new tank buddies and so forth? So I'm super excited to see what the next few days looks like. This is my true upside down catfish. I had this one now 4 years this month, August, and I got him. He was literally like an inch and a half big. I mean, he was just super tiny, always hiding behind the heater, hardly ever came out to get food, and now look at it, about 6 inches long. It hides a lot. You rarely see him come out. I just fed the tank, that's why you see him eating. But yeah, he's just pretty awesome. One of my bushy nose plecos. This is a male right here, and there's a female in here as well, another albino, and there's a chocolate bushy nose pleco in here. And I also have there go my chocolate one right there, bushy nose. And I also have a rhino pleco, that Bicher or dragonfish right there. He's an adoption. He actually came in together with the ghost knife, so it'll be neat to see him pair up with his old tank buddy again. That African leaf fish right there, he was my latest addition in this tank. I adopted him about 3 weeks ago. How awesome this tank looks. Crystal clear water. The lid opens up this way on both sides. That's the return right there. That's the overflow box. Mirrored background. Pretty neat. Custom made wet dry filter. I guesstimate this tank at about 100 gallons. I had moved most of the water from 120 gallon into this. So the tank itself, I guesstimate at about 100 gallons. And the wet dry filter, probably about another 10 gallons of water, guesstimating. So, yep. And my personal tanks here at the Fish Tank Guys store in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a room divider tank. Lots of people come in all the time and inquire. They ask, how much am I selling it for? How much is this one? And I tell them it's one of my personal tanks. I really don't want to sell it, but my motto is everything is for sale if the price is right. I just hit them with an astronomical price because I don't want to sell it. This is the company that built it. I was told it's a Korean company that built this aquarium, this fish tank, custom built. Very thick glass. It is definitely glass, not acrylic, and heavy. Geesh, I mean, I carry these 120s all the time. There go two 120s right here, and this one definitely felt just a tad bit heavier than these 120s. So, yeah. And the stand weighed just literally almost just as much as the tank. So, anyways, a little preview here of my personal room, one of my personal tanks, a room divider tank. I just added this ghost knife inside here, and curious to see what the next couple hours, the next couple days are going to be like with his brand new tank buddies. That's the ghost knife. Always swimming weird, upside down, does headstands. So, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell alert to get alerts when I post other interesting videos like this, and fish tanks for sale and fish tank related accessories for sale here at the Fish Tank Guys store in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Oh, look at that little bullying going on, but he's getting right back with him with the upside down catfish, the ghost knife, letting him know I ain't no punk. And the big Synodontis catfish, I adopted that one about 5 years ago. It came out of a 150 gallon tank. It was raised with some Oscar fish. I believe it was 3 Oscars it was raised with, so, yep. My living stony, my frontosa, that's an adoption last summer, August, last summer as well. My jewel fish right here, that's an adoption. The guy brought me that from the Poconos 4 years ago this month, 3 hours away. Couldn't find a local, there go my rhino pleco right there. But yeah, he couldn't find a local pet store that would take in fish, that would adopt fish, and they called me up, and he was coming to Philadelphia that Saturday to handle some business, so he took advantage and brought me down that jewel fish. And I really don't want to sell it. Like I said, this is my personal tank, but then again, you know, when a very good customer nowadays, very good repeat customer, he's literally offering me $100. $100. It's kind of hard to say no to $100. I don't know. I guess you got to catch me on a good day. I don't know. Would I sell it for $100? I got it for free as an adoption, but I've had it 4 years, and you know, these fish become my pets and become family to me. So it's really, really hard to, you know, to sell one. This is an adoption. I got this last year, January. I've had it for a year and a half now. I know the reflection, this one right here. This was a real bully fish in the tank that he was in. They had them with green Severums and some other South Americans, and he was just being a really big bully to them, and so I got him. He gets bullied in here as big as he is, but when I got him, he was literally like 2 inches big, really, really small, and he grew that big in a year and a half. But yeah, pretty interesting. This dragon blood right here, that dragon blood, was born here last year, February 5th. So he's kind of the one, he's kind of like taking over this tank right now. His father was the dominant male fish in this tank before, or when I had them in 120 gallon. And now his son right here, this dragon blood, he's become, pretty dominant in this tank. So it looks like he's about to take over if he hasn't taken over already. So there's one more fish that I wanted to point out. This blue one right here. I'm not sure what it is, but one of my customers calls him a sapphire something, and he wants him really bad. And he's an adoption. I got him last year, March. I got him with 5 other African cichlids, and I really don't want to sell him. He's just so nice looking, nice color, nice blue. This customer wants him like really bad. He offered me $150 a few weeks back. In my mind, I was saying, you give me 200, I would sell him. But I was saying that in my mind. I didn't say it out loud. And then he offered 150. I said no. I mean, he's been here a few times. And he always looks at this fish, wants him like really, really bad. He's telling me how rare you don't see him in pet stores and fish tank stores, so on and so on. And just him telling me that makes me want to keep him more than ever. Makes me not want to sell him, but we'll see. Then I had a lady customer. She came about a week ago, and she really wanted, I think, that one right there. That one. It was I'm not 100%. That's a peacock or a hap, or was it this one? But it was a coloration like that, and she wanted it like just really, really bad. I mean, she was, doing all she could. I mean, I don't know if she was being flirty or what, but she was, twisting my arm like, oh, come on, sell them to me, y'all. You never want to sell me, you're pretty fish, blah, blah, blah. And, she was tempting me. We'll see. I didn't give her a price. Like I said, I really don't want to sell any of these, but everything is for sale. The price is right, and it ain't cheap. I'll tell you that right now. Don't come here offering me $40, $60. I'm just gonna, I probably won't even respond. But we'll see. I really, good customer. I haven't seen her in a few years. Sold her a tank years ago. I kind of hate to say no. We'll see. Again, you just gotta catch me on a good day. Whatever. And, hey, I just give you a price. You pay me what I want, then it's yours. I'll catch them. I'll sell them to you. But again, got me babbling here. The fish tank guy here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The fish tank guy store. Also on Instagram. Have a Facebook page. Obviously a YouTube channel. Check me out. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell alert. Thanks for watching.